And as expected, there's a box inside the box. It looks like you're like you're stuck in a time loop, right? No, you're not. Just that both boxes are the same design. And that's what you're seeing here. Okay. Oh yeah, now I see filter. That is beautiful. We're gonna filter some water here from my tap. And let me tell you, the water here in this on the tap where I'm at is not extremely bad, but I would not drink it, and I actually don't drink it. So yeah, here goes that. So let me pull the filter out really quick, and then I'll get right back. Okay, packaging 10 out of 10. I gotta say, packaging 10 out of 10. Absolutely beautiful job. We have the water filtration system user's manual right here. We have the tray that will go on the bottom in a second. Everything nice, wrapped and put together, and in a very clean way. This is actually sealed, this bag, so it is very clean. You just open it up real quick and take it out. I never had one of these filters before, so I think it has that reverse osmosis and whatever you call those fancy things. Now let's see. Okay, the power plug, North American standard. And we have a lot of these adhesive-y things here that I'm gonna take out really quick and get right back. Definitely, I gotta say, their packaging, 10 out of 10, solid. Now, this is how you package something, but it's okay. We are here to check the water filtration, not the packaging. But when I see good details on the packaging, makes me think that actually they're doing a good job on other stuff too. It has the wrapping around. Oh, this feels really good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And you have the indicator lights here. I'm not gonna toss this away yet, just to keep in mind how to use it. And let's see what's going on here. This is the water bucket that you fill with just normal water. And these are the filters. Here on the back is where the beauties are. Two different filters, CF and RO. And let me see if I can take one out. I really don't want to, but I have to because I have to clean this stuff out. And it has the two pieces here, open and close. So if you spin it, looks like this. So you just spin it like this, as you see, and boom, it comes out like that. And when you're about to put it back in, you put it like that until these two dots here meet, and that's it. I'm not gonna take the other one out. You get the point. And you can change them, I think, every 5-6 months, but depending on your water quality. This is not going to be the same for all of us. That's guaranteed. Water quality is going to be the determinator or determination of longevity of the life of these filters. This takes, I think the life of these filters is 528 gallons. And let me go get some water. This reservoir takes, I think, 1.3 gallons of water in it, and the storage reservoir, which is inside here, takes at least, I think, 0.4 gallons of pure water reservoir inside. So let me go fill this puppy up here, and we'll get back right at you. Okay, you're seeing this right. No, I did not lose my mind to bring this container or this. I filled this to almost max, not fully max, because that's what the manual says. It's under max. This is max, this is under. We need to do what's called flushing before we do any drinking operations here. And flushing includes 3 or 4 times just cycling the water through the filters, this tank, and then when that is done, we are ready to start just simply filtering water for drinking. So let's do the flushing like they ask on the manual, because of course they know something that we don't. And I'm just gonna start by placing the container on it really quick. Boom. Container is on, just like this, and we will start the process of flushing, I guess they call it now. Let me turn it around towards you. Oh, this is cool. I didn't even realize that. This drip base here is actually magnetic. Look at that. That is cool. So I brought one of these things to catch the water and pour it here, just in case there's a lot, and we'll repeat that process few times just to make sure that we're following the manual and we're doing everything properly. It should turn on by itself. It doesn't have any switches or anything else. Okay, it should flash its head, and it's doing the flushing Let me put this on here really quick just in case. I'm gonna take this drip pan. Just making sure I follow the manual. So looks like it might do this flushing by itself. Oh yeah, it's doing some kind of boiling on the back. Not boiling, but you know what I mean. That stuff right there. So it's taking the water in. Look at that. That's really, really cool actually. Okay, so it's gonna do the flushing and all that by itself. You just have to replenish the water and put it back on, or do something to make sure that everything goes as actually planned. Okay, at this point, it's saying this water shortage. You have to wait until it filters enough water on the tiny reservoir of the filtered water. So it's doing this by itself. Yes, these are capacitive touch buttons. So we'll wait till it gets that enough and it will start the flushing process again there. And this you only do now because the filters are brand new, but you don't need to repeat that again until next filters or whatever. And with the next filters, the flushing is not going to be even this long anyway, so you're good on that. And I'm just making sure I follow everything this manual says, because this is drinking water and you don't want to play games with drinking water and food, which we all should know that, I hope. And as you see right now, it has the filtering on and the UV on. So it's going through the processes by itself, and I see the level of water has dropped by almost half on the big reservoir. So we'll see where that goes, I guess, right? So, well, just in case, you could either put one of these, or actually let me do something else. Why I don't put this whole thing under here? Because we're just doing the flushing right now. I'm not drinking this. So let me do this here really quick. Why don't I make it easy for myself? So just like that, now it should do its own thing. This actually fits almost perfect, the circle thing here. So it's definitely doing something inside. Okay. Flushing, filtering still here. That's how you do when it goes to sleep. You just tap, and I hear like a motor inside or a filter or something going on. So I'm gonna leave it alone until it calls me, and I'll show you what it says when it calls me. And as you see, it started the flushing system again. So it's doing its own thing. This is cool. And now when it stops completely like that, I'm gonna push flushing for 1 second and let go and see what it does. Boom. Just like that. So it starts evacuating the water from there through the filters. Know that. So this was the best idea I ever had to put the big container actually. Yeah, sometimes I surprise myself. And right now this is step 5, and according to the manual, step 6 and 7, it will continue to do its own thing until the filtering indicator turns off again, and push the flushing button again. Just the whole thing is to empty the reservoir, that's all. And you repeat this step 2 or 3 times if you want to, according to the manual, just to make sure that the whole system is flushed out. That's the purpose of doing what we're doing right here. So what happened just now? It flushed the internal reservoir, or the clean water reservoir, completely out. And now it's going back to refill it, or filtering. As you see right here, it says filtering. It will filter. So that means it will fill this internal reservoir, or the clean water reservoir again. And when that fills again, we do what we did just a minute ago. Press flushing again. And I'll repeat it probably 2 more times. You see, it's not really that much of a chore here. And when that is done, then I'll just dump this water and go get some other water and start making pure clean water. It's more complicated with words than actually doing it. That's the whole thing with this one. Okay, at this point the reservoir is empty and it says pure water shortage, but it says change water too. As we are out of water, I'm gonna go refill the tank really quick and I will be right back. Okay, so I emptied this water too. I filled the fresh tank to almost max again. Not full, of course, as you see. And I'm gonna place it in place again, and I'm gonna flush it just a little bit more just to make sure 100%. You know, you can never be too safe when it comes to drinking and eating. And it kicked in itself. Once I put this, I hear some kind of noises inside. Oh yes, look at that. So now it got rid of the fill the tank thingy there that it was saying, and now it's filtering the water inside the low clean water tank. And just repeat the process. And I'm gonna finish this process. I'm gonna do it 5 times. I'm not gonna leave room for wondering. So we did it, what, 2 or 3 times already? 3 times? So 2 more times, which I would say 2 tanks of this reservoir here. 2 of these reservoirs is what you need to run through just to make sure. I'm sure by now I could probably drink it, but I'm not going to. I am just, that kind of guy that has, I must be 1,000,000% sure that food and water is absolutely the cleanest before I put it into my stomach. So I'm gonna let the process go according to the manual. It's way better to keep it how the manual wants you to do it. We'll see you in a minute. Okay, so at this point, I feel confident enough to dump this water, refill that, and start the drinking process. So let me do that, and we're gonna come back and fill a glass of water and drink it here on camera, I guess. Okay, now I did it around 5 times already, so I'm ready to drink it. But first, I'm gonna let it filter, and then I'm gonna fill a quick glass and tell you how it tastes. And yes, this water that I filled on the tank there is from the tap water, which I told you before, there is no way I would drink it directly without filtering. But I actually trust SimPure because I have filters that I bought from them before with my own money. This I didn't buy with my own money, they sent it. But the filters I bought with my own money, and they have been working absolutely perfect. So that's why I actually have faith that this will be a good one too. Looks good to me. Okay, ready to drink it. I think 6 ounces should be more than enough. And looks good. This is actually really cool, I gotta say. And this glass should be more than 6 ounces, I hope. Okay, perfect. That's all I need. It goes up to 15 ounces. So, nice. Oh, not a single chlorine smell. Yes, tap water here has some, I think they call it chlorine, whatever they put on water supposedly to clean the system. Not a smell of it at all. Not sure how I can show this to you, but absolutely clean. And, well, let me drink this actually. What else am I waiting for? Absolutely clean. I gotta say, absolutely clean. No smell, and no that chlorine. I don't know how to explain how that chlorine has a taste. Probably if you ever drank tap water near cities or even in non-cities, actually, we have chlorinated water on drinking systems. I know why they do it, for clean purposes and all that, but I'm not a big fan of that smell. That's why I don't drink direct tap water. But in this case, the machine actually did the job perfect. And now, until I change these after 500 something gallons, I don't need to repeat that flushing thing again. It's just a good practice to flush it every time you get new filters or you get a brand new machine like this one. It's always with any machine, even the manual ones that don't have electricity, but you just, wait for it to drip. Even with them, you're supposed to flush it at least 5-6 times. So this one, exactly the same thing. Look how easy this thing is. This is too easy. Just touch there, boom, you get fresh water. Touch it again, you can stop it manually. So you don't need, for example, let's say you're pouring some water and you want to stop it right here. Boom, it stops immediately. Absolutely beautiful and clean water. Look at that. This is really clean. Yeah, it is a winner. Well, obviously, SimPure, as I said, I had their filters forever in my house, so I actually trust them with this stuff. So I know they never disappointed. This one was the SimPure Y7P-BW, this machine right here. Absolutely a beautiful filter if you care about your water and your drinking water, so you don't need to buy plastic every time. Now, I will leave links on description for the machine itself, and I will leave a link on description for the filters themselves that you saw in the beginning, how they are and how to take them out and all that. It will last me quite a while, but when it's time to change them, we'll have that little link right there. The links will be affiliate links between me and Amazon, not between me and SimPure. SimPure simply sent this at free of charge, but they did not pay for it, did not send me any instructions or guidelines or whatever, what to say here. Everything you saw was done by me. I simply followed their manual, how to flush it initially, and that's it. Besides that, every opinion and word you heard here is 100% mine and mine alone. And with that said, please like and subscribe, and I hope it helped somebody out there. We'll see you next time. Bye!